Okay, so here's a build I've been working on, getting ready for Season 15, since they announced some of the buffs they're giving to some certain subclasses. Well, one subclass they're giving a pretty big buff to in PVE is going to be Nova Warlock. So I decided to make a little build surrounded, mainly focused on the handheld supernova. It's getting buffed by like 100% or something, like it's going to do twice as much damage as it does now, which is honestly kind of crazy. It needs it, but I don't think they would buff that much. So this build's going to be focused around handheld supernovas, and also this dark matter. So void ability kills grant health, and melee grenade class ability energy. So why I'm saying dark matter is the whole build revolves around staying alive and chaining your handheld supernova back to back. And these two really play a part. You'll have your melee to back it up if you need another void kill. This melee actually does a lot of damage compared to other Warlock melees. So that's going to help us get a kill to activate dark matter and get that grenade ability energy back and get that nice little bump of health. We'll be pairing it with Controversial Hold, which is one of my, it's my favorite exotic in the game for Warlock, period. It's pretty amazing. And this will fit perfectly with both getting our grenade back and helping us stay alive, because you resist incoming damage while charging your 40 grenades. It's about 20% damage resistance, and you get a random amount of grenade energy when it hits, when a charged grenade hits an enemy. So it's anywhere between 15-20%, all the way. I've seen it fully, 100% regain my entire grenade back just from that. But like I said, it's random, so we need some stuff to help it out. So we'll be pairing it with the Elemental Ordnance mod. Defeating combatants with a grenade spawns an elemental well that matches your subclass type, along with elemental charge. Picking up an elemental well will make you charge with light. Picking up one that matches your subclass will give you 2 stacks charge with light. We'll combine that with high firepower, which that'll give us a portion of grenade energy back when we use our grenade. So it only consumes 1 stack of light. You can stack these solar ones. So I've got it stacked twice, and that's still only going to use 1 charge of light. And the last charge of light we want to have in our back pocket is for protective light. So if and when our shields get broken, we'll get the damage resistance from protective light. We'll always have at least 1 stack of charge of light to activate this. And sometimes, depending on when you get hurt, you might have 2. So that's always going to give us about 5 seconds of 50% damage resistance when our shield breaks. Now, some people might want to combine it with Well of Tenacity, which will work if you're confident you can keep getting your grenade back, or you don't need it as often as I'm going to show off in this video. Yeah, this will work. It's about 10% damage resistance for about 10 seconds when you pick it up, so every little bit helps. But I like having 2 firepower mods instead, because Protective Light and Controversial Hold normally work just fine for keeping me alive. It'll give me enough time to get to cover the Poplar Rift. And then the 2 firepower really help guarantee you're going to get your grenade back like very soon. I'd always recommend as much recovery as you can afford, and for this, as much discipline as you can afford. If you get 100 discipline, perfect. I'm going to be combining it with just some weapons, like, something we'll be using next season. Unstoppable fusion rifle, anti-barrier auto rifle, good heavy weapon for burst and sustained DPS. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. I guess next I'll show off some gameplay I've already captured of I did a solo override, last city override mission in this build. And yeah, if you want a good laugh, stay till the end. It ends kind of in a pretty funny way. But take it easy and be safe.
Lakshmi 2 has opened a Vex portal in the Elixni Quarter. All fire teams, find and close that incursion point. Mithrax, what's your status?
We are overrun. Please, we cannot hold them off for much longer. Do not worry, Mithrax. I am on my way. No, you must protect your people. You are my people.
loss of the last city. How could this happen? How could Lakshmi do this? We need this incursion ended, now, before any more lives are lost.
Defenses.